Let's see, I'm a short man, or a tall boy. You decide. Let me know. Let me know. We'll vote after, and you let me know what you think. It's just my body's not proportionate. That's all. That's the only thing. Just my torso is so much longer than my legs. You know what I mean? I stand naked in the mirror, bro. I look like a pregnancy test. It's weird. So top heavy. So tough to get a PT through customs. I was in Vancouver recently because I like being cold and wet, and you know, I had to GPS a restaurant on my phone. Okay, I'm not from there, so I had to GPS, right? They said that on the restaurant I was GPSing was like a 30-minute walk. I was scheduled to get there at 8:30 p.m. However, a few minutes into my journey, I checked my phone for my progress. It said my new estimated time is now 8:33 p.m. I was like, I will walk harder. I gotta walk hard now. Which I think is just walking with an erection, I think, and it's illegal. That is illegal up there, but you know, it is my compass. So I was walking hard. I'm walking hard and to the left, and a few more minutes. Don't look. I'm walking hard, and a few more minutes goes by. I check my phone. It says my new estimated time is now 8:37 p.m. I was like, okay, is the restaurant moving? Is it a food truck? Am I chasing a food truck right now? How did I GPS a food truck? That's when I realized exactly how short my legs are. I'm not even walking as fast as Google Maps thinks people walk. My phone is like, oh, he must be in traffic right now on the sidewalk. There was an accident. Must be a little pedestrian pileup right there on the sidewalk. A little poutine of people right there on the crosswalk. That's a local dish. You know how frustrating it is to be heading towards something that is getting further away? It's the worst. That would be like if you were having sex with someone and halfway through she was like, you know what? I was closer to climax before we started. So I know you're trying to get me there, but it's over there now. I was expecting something more.
We were doing so good without you talking to us. It was a good time. There was like a good stretch where the attention wasn't on you, and everybody was like, oh, I think this is the show. Hey, everybody. What you just saw was footage from a live performance where the result ended with me snapping at a lady for her incessant talking throughout the show. In this video, I'm going to show you the early stages of the performance where things were cordial. And then, as you'll notice the talking continues, I'm going to break down the tactics I used to tolerate it, politely discourage it, redirect it, and eventually resent it for the negative impact it had on the show, ultimately leading to a rather uncomfortable exchange. By the way, now might be a good time to let you know we do weekly videos like this all the time, so feel free to subscribe below, or if you're feeling particularly extroverted and socially unaware, you can come see me at a live show. Pop on over to drewlynch.com, grab some tickets. All right, let's get into it. This summer, I had the pleasure of doing a show at a beautiful theater in Amsterdam, Netherlands. I always start the show by making some local references about my experience there. Bonus points if I can make it self-deprecating. I like it. I like being on a country that is sinking. That's what I like, you know, just a ship that's going down. That's what I like. And you guys are just living here. You're like, fuck it, we have wheat. We have weed, and that keeps us up. That brings us up. It balances it out. That's why I think Dutch people are so tall. You guys are growing from both ways. You know what I mean? Sinking and growing. Just like Amsterdam, it can't be sunny the whole day. So this is where we get our first interaction with the lady in the front. What did you say? Oh, okay. Well, don't worry about it. That's my secret. Don't worry about that. No, oh my Jesus, hell. As you can see, she is standing at the front of the stage so she can compare heights. Normally, an interaction like this is harmless, so I proceed with some silly back and forth. So I get it. I'll go in the basket of your bicycle. I got it. Probably, yeah, probably. I'm so terrified right now, honestly. We are almost the same. I know, everybody sees that. Holy shit. Please, do you mind sitting on the floor? Because it's too formidable at this time. Sometimes it can be difficult to navigate banter with an audience member while maintaining control of a show. I'm hoping that this person understands there are conditions to our interaction, which is that it is still my job to make sure everyone has a good time. So, to gauge whether she is at least receptive to listening to me, I disguise a request in the form of a joke. Please, do you mind sitting on the floor? Because it's too formidable at this time. The subtext here is, I need you to sit down or else security will throw you out. That was crazy. I've never had a girl square up to me like that. I was like, oh my God. I was like, what do? I don't have weed. What do I give her? This is something I call a bridge joke. I'm bridging the potentially awkward exchange by acknowledging what just happened and coupling it with lighthearted commentary, so the show can get back on track. But then she continues to interject. Help! That was incredible. Thank you. Appreciate that. Do you know her? No. No? All right. The subtext here is, does anyone claim this person? Is this normal? The audience can tell that this is a bit of an unconventional start, so I try to still keep things friendly by saying, What's on your shirt here? What's on your shirt down there at the thing? Yeah, what is this? Okay. You had all the answers before. Why don't you know now? What's this on their shirt? The thing, the lady on your shirt. What is this? Oh my God. All right. I'm pointing at the only thing on your shirt right there that's there on your shirt. I'm getting frustrated here because she unknowingly is dragging the show down by dodging my questions. I asked a simple question about her shirt, which, again, does not require her to stand up. See, this is why I didn't go to your museum. You understand? I didn't want to be like, what's this? And she's like, what are you fucking talking about? That's a painting. What's on my shirt? This is designs. See how easy that was? Look at that. Because it's my shirt, and I put it on. You not stand up. Me stand up. Yeah, I love that. You say what? Do I want to measure it? I mean, not really, but I will. I have a feeling that you would take me. That's what it feels like. I feel like she would take me. She would shove me right in her cleavage and make a run for it. Get on her way to the bike. No, see, that's what I'm afraid of. No. What's happening here is one of the worst things that can happen to a show. The audience applauds after watching me navigate an awkward dialogue and funnel it to an exit point, while the person I'm talking to is confusing the applause for encouragement. So she thinks we're a duo now. That's almost a confession. We almost have a confession. So my wife, she called me after there's good that they have candles. I didn't see how sexy the vibe was from your angle until I just looked. And so now a lot of the interactions make sense. I can't even blame you for wanting to take me. It's the aromas. You're not in your right headspace right now. This isn't your fault. Another bridge joke. Still trying to be diplomatic and find something else to talk about, like candles. Eventually, I'm able to get into some material and get the show back on track with, surprisingly, an abortion joke. I'm not going to tell it now. You can come see me in person if you want, but it's not long before the Dutch oven's timer goes off once again. Wasn't sure how that would go in the Netherlands, honestly. Didn't know if we were pro here. Thank you. I love. Does the town mayor come to all the shows, or is it just this one? She sizes up the comedians. Knee high. Good. Be this tall to perform on the stage. Go. Good. Just as a lifeguard. Next. Nice. Go. Next. The feeling in the showroom has changed. This is the first time that I took a shot at how disruptive she's been. I tried being friendly, which got the show nowhere, and so now my boundary has become more rigid. The next part of the show is very vulnerable for me because I opened up to the audience about my softball injury and why I stuttered for so many years. That's what happened to me. I had a softball injury, and I explained this. Good. Good. You don't need to tell me everything you do know and don't know. I'm just going to assume you know. You know everything at this point. So... Gotcha. Thank you so much. Yeah, thanks, buddy. So, as you can see, the audience is pretty well over the interruptions, to the point where they're becoming vocal about it. But the next part is where I lose my cool. Before I go on, I just want to say, some comedians are much better at tuning this type of stuff out than I am. I find it really difficult to not get distracted and not feel compassion to the person sitting next to this lady in the front row who just came to see a show. A performance needs rhythm and it needs momentum sometimes, and the fact that this one never really felt like it was ever on track is what led me to snap at her. Here we go. You say what? We were doing so good without you talking to us. It was a good time. There was like a good stretch where the attention wasn't on you, and everybody was like, oh, I think this is the show. And you think I don't pay attention, but when you're not talking, then you're talking to that guy. I'm like, holy shit, we gotta find a buddy system for you out in the hallway or something. You say what? No, you shouldn't leave. You should just do you see what everybody else is doing? Fucking do that. She's like, you don't know her? Oh my God, I thought she knew you and she was like talking to you, but now that I know she doesn't know you, it makes it so much worse. She's like talking to him. I was like, is she selling him something? What is going on? I'm sorry, it's just when you're this close to me and I'm talking and people are talking, it makes me stutter. I can't I'm trying to, you know what I mean? I'm trying to fucking push that shit down, you know what I mean? And then you're talking and I'm like, it's about to come back and this show's about to be so much longer and I don't want that. I'm trying to get you home before the rain returns. So that's it. I'm trying to get you home, all right? So there you have it. Before we go, I just want to talk about how I could have handled this situation better. I probably could have just told her to be quiet, flat out, or I could have had the security guard kick her out, or maybe I could have been less sensitive to the fact that when she wasn't talking to me, she was talking to the person next to her. But I think that there's a small part of my ego that needs to make sure everybody is happy and had a good time and that I was liked. And had I had a do-over, I would have put more effort into firmly quelling these outbursts much earlier in the show to make for a better show. Above all, I just wanted to give people in Amsterdam, a place I don't visit that often, a good time. Every experience is a learning experience for performer and audience alike. And so, if you do see this video, tall Duchess of Nether Regions, I forgive you for your patterns and hope that this video taught you something like it did me. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Appreciate you sticking around. This was a long one, but feel free to subscribe below for more content weekly, and come see me on tour, drewlynch.com, if you want. Bye. Is he hard of hearing? Oh, yes. Oh, shit. Oh, and he's rude as fuck. Okay, cool. Wait, do you know this guy? Oh, no. Oh, okay. Hey, everybody. What you just saw was footage from a live show where two different audience members got into a verbal altercation during the live performance. In this video, I'm going to show you the moments leading up to the dispute, what happened to make things so contentious, and what I did to try to mediate it to save the show. Also, now might be a great time to let you know we do videos like this every week, so feel free to hit the subscribe button below to stay up to date on our conflict resolution skills, or if you're feeling extroverted, you can drop us a comment on what you did and didn't like. All right, let's get into it. This video comes to us all the way from OHIO, and I start the show, as I always do, by making some silly jokes at the top that usually addresses where we are or what's been happening in the world.
If it's the Gulf of America, I don't even want to go. When it was the Gulf of Mexico, it sounded tropical and sexy. You know, you come back from a trip from the Gulf of Mexico, you're in the office on Monday, everybody's like, oh my God, how was that?
Until I notice that up in the balcony, someone is shouting at me.
Oh shit, sorry. Sorry, there's a balcony grievance. What's going on? I've never mediated from below, but here I am. It's like when you're 6, you're trying to stop your parents from fighting. Hey! Not while I'm at practice. So funny. All I heard was just some guy who's like, I can't hear shit. It's either I'm soft-spoken or he can't fix his hearing aids. One of the two. It's some Midwest shit. I promise that.
Right now, I have about as much information as you do for what's going on, so all I can do is relay to the crowd what it is I heard, and then try to further investigate.
What? Can you hear me, sir? Better? Turn the mic up? What do you think, I have a fucking knob here? What do you... I'm sorry, what type of fuck... I'm not the engineer, I'm the comic, I'm the guy. Turn the mic up! What the... Sorry, just a fucking technician on my own show? Yeah, for sure, we'll figure that out. Let me pull the right lever here. Is this better, love? Oh, that's British, sorry. Sorry about that. Ah, shit. Just I'll try to get closer to her, excuse me.
I'm standing on an empty chair right now.
Let down thy weave. Relax, she can't hear me. I'm just a mere boy. My God-given voice. This is it. Okay, can we? I will work on it though. I don't know if the sound guy can hear me, but shit. Shit. Can anyone? You guys can hear me, right? Okay. Just making sure I'm not a psycho up here, like. Oh, you can hear. Oh, he can't. Oh, gotcha. Okay, well, I'm gonna say stuff, and you say it to him. You what? You got you. Okay, thank you. Good. We got a cutoff system now. Okay, he can't hear me. Just is he hard of hearing? Oh yes. Oh shit. Oh and he's rude as fuck. Okay, cool. Wait, do you know this guy? Oh no. Oh, okay.
Initially in this interaction, I thought these two ladies were speaking on behalf of the guy who said he couldn't hear by telling me that the mic was too quiet. But then when we find out that they don't know each other, but are still expressing their dislike for him, it adds an entirely new wrinkle to their dynamic and to my job in trying to navigate it.
She's like, just eyeballing him. He's rude. I can tell that right now just by looking at him. I hate him.
I know it sounds like things are in a playful place right now, which for the purposes of the show is always good. However, I noticed that my opener is standing right next to their table upstairs, which usually means someone is about to get kicked out. So I try to quickly come up with a compromise that could make everyone happy.
Well, if you want, sir, there is a seat here. Oh, okay. Sorry. You've been voted out. So you can come down here. Do you want to, yeah, would you like to move? I don't know if that there, you can, I mean, you can, oh, okay. This could be a long night. Okay. This is like the most helpful heckler of all time. She's like, however I can facilitate him getting the f*** out of here, I will do it.
I don't want anybody to get kicked out of the show, and I'm noticing that more and more security guards are surrounding the area, so I try one last time to sincerely offer the guy to move up from the balcony, especially because we haven't heard his side of things.
It's kind of okay. But I mean it though. I mean it, sir. If you want, there's nobody's sitting here, right? Yeah, there are. Oh, there are people sitting here. Do you see them in the room with us? Oh, shit. She said if he's rude, we don't want him down here. So now we have a battle of levels now, and I'm the f***ing host for some reason.
People in the downstairs level apparently don't want the baggage of the upstairs level, and I am just trying to make peace in the world so we can move on with the show.
All right, so these seats are occupied now. This is Papa and Mima's spirit. They really wanted to come to the show, but they died in the 70s. Not quite sure how to proceed. I want to be loud enough, but this is my voice. Kind of felt like I should have done that at the end, huh? Oh, shucks. All right, well, I don't know what parts you didn't hear, sir, but big guy's been busy, man. That guy's been real busy. Yeah, we're not used to the president doing more stuff than us.
And then I do the whole first joke that I already told again, but this time louder. So here's the scoop. After the show, my opener told me that the two ladies started talking to each other during the show, and so the guy responded, maybe a little too directly, by telling them he couldn't hear me. They took that literally, and obviously nobody likes it when someone's being rude, but I can also see it being frustrating to the guy who wants to be able to hear the comic he paid to see. So here's the deal. If this video reaches the two ladies in the balcony or the guy who couldn't hear, reach out to me on social media, and the next time I am in the Columbus area, I will give you both free tickets to another show. Separate shows. Navigating a whole-ass conflict from a different elevation can be difficult, as you saw. It's hard when two parties are at odds and the rest of the show is just here to have a good time. It becomes my job to be honest enough that I can acknowledge the conflict, but light enough that I keep everybody happy at the same time. I think we learned a lot in this video, and I'm excited to continue my journey of peace in the world, one Ohio city at a time. Speaking of cities, if you're still here at the end of the video, my tour schedule is on screen. So if you want to come check out a live show, feel free to pop on over to drewlynch.com to grab some tickets. Or if you're feeling introverted, just hit the subscribe button below where you'll get weekly videos just like this. All right, we'll see ya. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present the sire of satire, lord of the things, ruler of inches and shortest of kings, Drew Lynch! How are you, Atlanta? Good? Everybody's living their lives. My legal name is Andrew. It's so weird that we say legal name, right? It's like no one ever knows their illegal name. I guess mine would be Andres. You guys like jokes here? Are you okay? Sometimes comedians, they do jokes and it really catches people off guard at a comedy show. It's tough. It is tough nowadays for comedians. You know, sometimes we'll make a joke just like that one. I did it the other day. A lady came up. She was like, "You can't say that. That's hate speech towards Mexicans." I was like, I stand 5 feet 4 inches. I have a torso tattoo, and my English is pretty broken. I am Mexican. Got it? Puto is what I said? Sorry, that might, I don't know what that means. That might be hate speech. I'm sorry. That's too far. It's racist. I am a short man, or a tall boy. You decide. Actually, please don't decide. That would hurt my feelings quite a bit. Please don't say anything. It confuses a lot of people, too. Sometimes I'll be out at a bar, security. They always come up behind me, and they're always like, "Is that a kid, or is that an adult?" And that's when I have to be like, "Well, let's have sex. We'll find out." But if you're wrong, it's a felony, so how much you want to risk it? You know what I mean? I call it molester roulette. Let's play. People talk to you different when you're my height. You might not even be aware that you do this, but when someone asks how tall I am, they go like this: "How short are you?" What? They removed the word tall from the question. They're like, no, let's start with your relationship to the ground, not the sky. We'll work backwards on this, save some time. That's messed up, man. That's not how we measure things. How do we measure things? It is always how much of something has happened, right? That's why people say, "How old are you?" Not how much longer you got. I'm 5'4", and 5'4" sucks because you're not tall enough to be respected and you're not short enough to be a fetish. You're just mid, you know? That's what that means, you know? It's like the manager of a smoothie shop. People are like, is he open? Are they back there? What's going on? I've been rejected by girls that I wasn't even approaching. I was just walking by and this chick was like, "No." And then I just didn't cross the street that day, you know what I mean? I had to find a different way home, start a new life. In her defense, though, I startled her because I walk fast, you know what I mean? I have to walk fast so I can keep up with all you regulars. So I got that critter pace. You know when you turn the lights on, you're like, oh, I saw something. That was me. I got that critter pace. Like Pomeranians, they look so much busier than they are. A lot's happening, but they're not going anywhere. Sick of being in the front of your photos. You guys find someone else to do it. I'm not doing it anymore, all right? You stand behind a plant if you want to cover up your holiday belly. I got my own stomach to worry about, all right? I haven't exhaled since 2009. You don't know me. Every group photo, it's always the same dreadful announcement. All the tall people are like, okay, short people in the front, short people in the front, short people in the front. And then me and two strangers appear from under your legs. And we're like, hi, hello, nice to meet you. We're gonna take the photo. Hello, short people in the front. As you guys just stand over us and mouth breathe on our heads. What are they saying? It's too much pressure to be in the front, right? All the short people, we're in the forefront of all judgment, okay? If a group picture turned out good, that's because the short people killed it. We gotta be on our A game, always, all right? It's true. Go back and look at all your group photos. Look at your albums. The short people in the front, we're always like... Look at the tall people in the back. They're always like, duh! They have no idea that a picture is being taken. They're like, how come we're all facing the same direction? Are we staring at Kathy? Why are we counting down? How do you look like a baby bird and a mama bird at the same time? I think we can all agree that the worst human beings on earth are dudes who tap the top of a door frame as they walk into a building. You know who you are. Connor, or whatever your name is, probably. You probably did it tonight, didn't you? This is a classy establishment. You're like, comedy show. Still got it. They always say, still got it. And we're left wondering what it is that they still have. It's not friends. You had to find a building to high-five you, bud. That's not a real friend. I just don't know if it's ever worked. Ladies, correct me if I'm wrong. Tell me once if you've ever seen a dude tap and you were like, oh my God, excuse me. I don't normally do this. But when you dunked an invisible basketball on that imaginary hoop with literally no one defending you, I queefed. I don't know the end. Sorry. I don't know the end. I'm sorry about that. Sorry. I don't know what that's not a... Sorry. I'm sorry about that. My point is, it doesn't work, all right? That's my point, fellas. No one cares about your vertical. This ain't the combine. You'll never see the opposite. I've never once bragged about my height. You know what I mean? You'll never see me go outside and slap a curb. We'll go out there like, yeah, I just parallel park that bitch. Oh, knees and toes, knees and toes. Still got it. My wife is taller than me, and you knew that. There's no other place for me to go. There's this term that they came up with for dudes who happen to be shorter than their lady, and we are called short kings. I am what is called a short king. That is what they came up with, so we would feel better about ourselves. And let me tell you something, you can keep it. Because you know who else is a short king? Lord Farquaad from Shrek. Yeah. How did it end up for that guy? That movie is about how a chick would rather be with an ogre than a shorter human man. I envy dudes who are taller than their chick. I really do. Because if the mood strikes and things get hot and heavy, you can just pick her up and take her to the bed. Not me. I have to ask. Ooh, so spontaneous. Hey, babe, do you want to go to the bedroom? Why? I will tell you when we get there. It's not sex, I promise. It's a surprise. Oh, I'm naked for a different thing. Don't worry about it. It is the most unsexy thing to lead your taller wife via the hand to the bedroom, dude. I look like a toddler who saw a toy he likes. I'm like... You know how hard it is to get your wife off the couch using your words, dude? I turned into like one of those internet motivational speakers. I'm like, today is your day. You need to attack your goals. Get in there. 2 minutes could change your life. When that doesn't work, I talk to her like she's a dog before bedtime. Let's go to bed. Come on, we're going to bed. Come on. Come on, let's go to bed. Come on, we're going to bed. Come on. Hey, let's go. We're going to bed. Hey, let's go. Hey, come on. Hey, we're going to sex. Come on, let's go to sex. Come on, we're going to sex. Come on, we're going to sex with me. Hey, come on. Hey, put it down. Put that down. We're going to sex. I'm going to sex without you. Come on, let's go to sex. Hey, we're going to sex. Where's your toy? I gotta get her a toy. Where's that? Wore myself out trying to get her into the bedroom. Jesus. Yeah, she's got her toy. She'll be fine. Can't say I haven't tried, though. Can't say I haven't tried to pick her up. I tried to be a man one day. Never again. You, sir, you look like you could lift some furniture. You know what I'm talking about. You know the rules. When something's a bit more cumbersome, you got to go further down on it. You know what I mean? I tried doing that with my wife. I lifted her at the knees. She folded in half and hit her head on the coffee table. Not a great start to sex, I would say, you know? Now I got a body on my hands, all right? It's a whole different situation. I need a rug and an alibi, you know? Got to start asking all the right questions. Does she have a concussion? Does her consent still carry? You know what I mean? If she wakes up with a stutter, is it a deal breaker, you know? There are some perks, though. Let me tell you, there are some perks that they don't tell you about sexually. There's some things you might not even know. Like, my wife and I, we tried to 69 one time. I don't know what that position is for you guys, but I'll tell you what it is for us. That is where I please my wife with my mouth, and she talks about how ashy my knees are. She's like down there journaling. I'm being waterboarded. I'm like, are we done? Can we? This is Grenada. I hate this. I'm sorry. I know it's weird to imagine me having sex. I'm sorry about that. I look like I look like I couldn't even smash a like button. But every single time, I do it every single time. Right after we're done having sex, I always say the same thing. I can't help myself. Right when we're done, I always go, damn, that Amazon just delivered my package. And she does not like that at all. But, you know, I stare at her neck the whole time. I'll call her whatever I want, you know what I'm saying? I've never seen her face before. I don't know what she looks like. It's like the top of the fridge. What's up there? My wife is female, so yeah, you were wrong about that. Don't let these tight pants fool you, fellas. My wife is female. A lot of people, they meet me and they assume that I'm gay. And you know what they say about assuming. It makes an ass that I want to be inside of. It's a gay joke. A lot of people, they meet me, they assume that I'm gay, and it really bums me out that I'm not. Yeah, I would love to be gay. Seriously, I think I'd be great at it. I feel like I'd be a shoo-in. You know what I mean? If I ever get over this being attracted to women thing, I will apply. You have my word. I'll hand in my badge, gun. Gay guys, man, they've built such a great culture. I love it. Gay guys. Somehow they've just been able to get away with calling women bitches all the time. I love that. I could never do that. I could never be like, could you hand me your drink, bitch? She'd be like, what? I'd be like, I'm gay. She's like, okay. There's a language that they have, you know? I understand it. I can't speak it. Gay guys and women, man, let me tell you. There's cool little, if there's like a little drink special, you know what I mean? The little ones, you know, the ones that got their own stanchion, the ones that are on the bar, like where it's got its own headshot and the picture's like sweating and there's like a silly straw and a sassy name like the Blue Lagoon Hurricane Kiss. Mwah. And then there's a watermelon that's scissoring the rim. I'll never know what that tastes like. It's not for me. I know my place, you know? I gotta hang back, say straight guy things like, on the rocks. That's how straight I am. I call my ice rocks. Such a freaking man. I get up to the bar, it is this high on me. Where's my rocks? I think everybody's gay, and I didn't want to tell you. I'm sorry. Sorry. You didn't, but you just stay right there. I'll come to you. You're gay. You know what I mean? You don't even have to do anything, all right? You don't even have to go out of your closet. We'll come to you, all right? It's just uber gay. You're gay. Sometimes it's a little bit, you know, sometimes it's a lot. You know, sometimes it's medium, sometimes it's just a little dash of gay, just a, you know, a little saffron of gay. That's fine. It's a full-on spectrum. I think we're all on it, no matter what. No matter when I ever tell somebody that they're just a little bit gay, no matter what show, there's always some dude afterwards. It's always like, it's bullshit. It was like an hour ago. It's bullshit, the thing you said, the gay. I'm 100%. I am 100% straight! And I'm like, well, you followed me to my car. I don't know what we're doing out here, dude. This is very weird. I'm trying to leave. That's all right, man. Sometimes it's just a small percentage. I've done some self-evaluating. I think my percentage hovers right around 3% gay. That's me. Just a little bit gayer than milk, you know? That's my percentage. Just 3%. It's not much. Like, I think Chris Hemsworth is handsome, but only when his hair is down. You know what I'm saying? It's 3%. Just, there you go, 3%, you know? Like, if there was, like, a boner, I would just, come on, you know? Come on. You know, like one of those door stoppers. Come on. Come on. What are you doing? Come on. What is that? Come on. Yeah, come on. Come on. What are you doing? Well, away game. Come on. 3%. You know. Some people are like, Drew, I think it might be more than 3% for you. That's fine. That's fine. I'm open for feedback. I think I landed on a good number, though. I can concede that it's higher than 3%. I think to be specific, my number's between 3 and 4% gay. That's me. I'm like 3.1415926. I am bisexual. That's right. That's exactly correct. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not all the colors, but I could taste the rainbow. You feel me? I'm not a full-on pansexual, but I'm like a skittle in a griddle. What fascinates me about the gay community is that they have names for each other based on their body types that correspond with animals in the wild. I'll give you an example. If there's like a huskier fella, they'll be like, that's a bear, right? There's a smaller version of that, they're like, that's a cub, okay? So they have bears and cubs, they have wolves, they have otters and bulls, they got twinks. I don't know what animal that is, but, you know, I hope to see one in the woods. Like, oh, there it was so fast. Critter pace, oh, look at it. Now, those are the gay terms, right? Last time I went to get my hair cut, I sat down and, you know, us shorter people, they gotta do this shit for a while. Ah, shit. Shit. They get their hands involved. They're like, this fucking guy came in. Then a dude from a railroad comes on the other side and... Get my haircut to go. I'm very busy. Now, my barber, he's openly gay. And when I sat down, he says to me, he goes, yeah, you're not quite muscular enough to be a wolf, but you're not skinny enough to be an otter. Now, these are the gay terms. But this was prior to me knowing about them. So I said back to him, I was like, thanks, man. You are not as robust as a buffalo, but you are as curious as a meerkat. He's like, what are you talking about? I was like, what are you talking about? What are we talking about right now? He goes, these are gay terms. I was like, I'm not gay. And he goes, oh. Well, just wait. I was like, what? Wait, what? I was like, is that how you become gay? They just subpoena you? I was like, oh shit, I gotta take off work for this? This is ridiculous. Yeah, I can't come in this week. I'm gay, I think. It's mandatory. Can't get out of it. Not quite muscular enough to be a wolf. Not skinny enough to be an otter. That's what he said. And then he didn't say anything else for the rest of the haircut. He just threw me in body purgatory, left me to figure it out. I started overanalyzing, just as I do. I was like, why can't he sort me into a house? He doesn't know me. I could be gay. I could be one of those gays. I could be so gay. He doesn't know frickin' me, how gay I could be for one of those frickin' things. I want to be a gay animal. Started overanalyzing my body, you know, just being stuck between these two mediums. I started thinking, I was like, man, maybe that's what's kept me firmly planted in the straight community this whole time. Ooh, that's a slippery slope, my guy. You know, what happens if I want to drop a few pounds, you know? Well, not too many, because then I'm an otter. Or if I start hitting the gym a little too hard, don't want to bulk up too much, then I'm a wolf. I came to the conclusion that I literally cannot diet or exercise, or I might be gay. I am one Cobb salad away from a penis. You guys have no idea the pressures of my life every day. Every meal could send me. I had to know. I asked him. I had to know. I was like, hey, man, like, but which one is it more of, though, right? You know, I mean, you know, which one is it? Come on. Which one is it more of? And he goes, I can't decide. I was like, gun to your head, though. Am I more of like a, you know, beta wolf or alpha otter, you know? He goes, it doesn't matter, man. In our community, it's not like one animal is better than the other. I was like, really? Because it sounds like one of those is better. Like one would eat the other one, probably. That sounds better to me, being alive. What are you, insane? Yeah, wolves aren't as good. Okay, what kind of a movie would The Jungle Book be if Mowgli was raised by fucking otters? That's a way different story, yeah? Oh no, Shere Khan is coming. Let's giggle and swim on our backs. I started thinking, I was like, I wouldn't even know how to use the information he gave me, even if I was gay. What am I gonna go up to some dude like, hey man, I don't know what you're into, but you know, I am not quite muscular enough to be a wolf. And I am not skinny enough to be an otter. So, if you are confused as well, what do you say we go to the zoo together and we'll figure this out? You know what I mean? Let's point at things that we are. Let's get endangered. And that guy's like, I'm not gay. I'm like, oh, just wait. You'll see. They'll text you. You don't know. So that's the gay community, man. And you might think that's strange. I think it's organized. Straight guys, we don't talk about each other that way. That's not how we talk. You ever hear a straight dude talk? We're always just like, yeah, that's Kevin. He's a dick. There's his brother, Larry. That guy's a fucking asshole. That's it. Those are the only two superlatives we use. Ooh, Greg? Nah, don't worry about Greg. Greg's an asshole. Ooh, Brad? Nah, Brad's a dick. It's just dicks and assholes. Which, ironically... My wife has this thing, it's called ADHD. Do you guys know what this is? It's not ADD, by the way. That one's different. That's the one you diagnose yourself. That's where people are like, oh, sorry, I tuned out of your story. I have ADD. No, you suck. You're addicted to your phone. You need to take responsibility. ADHD, that one's a little more intense, all right? She had to go to a hospital to get that H. Now, when she went to the doctor was like, you have what's called ADHD. And she was like, what? And he was like, this is the third time I told you. Please stop coming back here. Now, if you don't know what ADHD is, you probably knew someone in school who had it, right? ADHD kids, they were always like the weird kid in class, all right? The one that does this shit. The weird kid, you know, not the quiet one, not the quiet emo that's to themselves weird, no, the other weird one. The one who sat next to the emo kid and asked them questions. Like, so, is black your favorite color? You wear it all the time. You wore that black hoodie last Wednesday and on Friday. Do you wear eyeliner on the weekends? You're always in eyeliner. I noticed that it's also black. Did you know black is the absence of color? I have a hoodie as well that's black, but it's reversible with blue. Technically, that's one color and no color. That's how they fucking talk, by the way. I would cut myself too. Now, people with ADHD, they get hyper-focused and easily distracted at the exact same time. So that means they are really good at starting projects. Did you feel how unsatisfying that was? That was a polite way of saying they're good at making a mess in my living room all the time. Because what happens is she will get started on something, and then she sees movement, so then she starts doing whatever this thing is, and then a sound goes off, so then she's doing whatever that, and then her phone happens, and then, so then it's like living with a Roomba, you know? It's just, you follow the trail of broken dreams until she's stuck in the corner somewhere. And there's just things. It looks like Etsy took a shit in our house. It's just miscellaneous random things. But she has good intentions, and I guess that counts for something. So this is what she'll do. She'll say something like, okay, I'm gonna clean. And then she will start the vacuum, and she'll follow that until it hits the coffee table, which wobbles because she hit her head. She doesn't remember. So the coffee table wobbles and she goes, oh no, that's uneven. So she will begin to disassemble the coffee table, but she only takes apart the two legs that are nearest to her, all right? So the table becomes lopsided, oblivious to the very full coffee mug that comes sliding down onto the carpet. Now there's a stain. This is cleaning, by the way. Don't forget. And she goes, oh no, there's a stain. I should probably get a paper towel to clean that up. So she goes over to the kitchen to grab a paper towel. She's in a completely different room now, okay? That room is done. It's over, all right? It's a distant memory at this point. Box it up. It doesn't matter. And she goes, okay, what will I do in the kitchen today? My goodness. The world is my oyster with this kitchen. I could do anything. Maybe I'll start a project. I'll bake a pie from scratch. That's what I should do. Should be a very small project. I should be hungry in about 8 to 10 hours. I will build a pie. It looks like we're all out of paper towels. I'm gonna go to the store. That's what I'll do. I'm just gonna head out and I'll go right to the store. Oh, wait, what's going on with the vacuum? What happened over here? It's like she becomes a detective who discovers her own crime scene. She's like, I've never seen the table like this. What happened with the vacuum? Why is this going on? I'm like, bitch, you're the murderer. What are you talking about? And then she rediscovers the stain and goes, oh, that's right, the coffee because of the stain. I went to go get paper towels, but we're out of paper towels. I need to blot this. So she'll take her shirt off and start to blot the stain. Literally, I come in from the next room, the vacuum's running, my table's broken, she's naked, a baby's crying. We don't have kids. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And she goes, I was gonna do a load of laundry. And then I don't see her for 4 days and 3 nights. She does meth, I think. I don't know my wife. She collects rocks. I do not care if they identify as crystals. They are rocks. They are everywhere, bro. They're all over our home. They're on the windowsills and in the drawers, on the toilet seat. We live in a quarry. We live outside. We're homeless, I think. I don't know. And she won't let me get rid of them because she claims that they have powers. highlighted by the planets, the stars, and the Mercury's and Venus's anus or whatever. I try to throw them out, and she's like, you don't even know what they're doing for you. Don't you feel so protected? I was like, yeah, if we get a slingshot, we're in business. All we have is ammo right now. We have nothing. Every day she gets a new rock. Every single day she gets a new one because there's this little meditation guru center, spa, heal your clitoris chakra, whatever thing. Every day she goes there, and right when she walks in, the clerk, he pops up and goes, oh, my customer. And then he sells her some rock that he found outside on his smoke break, probably. And while he's selling it, he winks at me. I'm like, you're a piece of shit. You know she has a problem. Then when she gets outside the store, she just goes, oh, I just feel so grounded. I'm like, yeah, babe, you got a pocket full of rocks right now. If you were a corpse, you would sink. What are you, insane? That's physics. One day we were on a walk outside or at home, and we stumble upon this well, okay? It's like it's a very shallow well. It's about two to 3 feet. It's very shallow. I could get out of it. Okay, don't all laugh. That hurts. We stumble upon this well, and at the bottom of this well, there is a squirrel that's hanging at the bottom of this well, okay? And here's how I react whenever I see a squirrel. It's a squirrel. My wife has a very different spiritual moment. I don't know why. I don't know her connection to the squirrel. I don't know if it's because, like, they're equally as twitchy. I don't know. I feel like they're talking shit about me. I don't know. So she sees the squirrel and she goes, babe, quick! Lend me your shoe. I will lower it down by the laces and we'll hoist him up like it's a squirrel elevator. And I was like, I love that you think just because we lower a shoe down there, a squirrel will willingly get in it and leave with us like we are his family. And she goes, you're right. We should build a ladder so he can leave on his own terms. And I was like, that's not at all what I said. So I go about my adult life. I come home later to discover my wife is sitting in the middle of the living room. The glue gun is on. So I'm too late. And what she's done is she has taken 2 of my shoelaces and she laid them out vertically. And then she hot glued popsicle sticks We did not have popsicle sticks, by the way. We had a box of popsicles. Can you guess what happened next? This chick has got brain freeze and purple lips and is doing arts and crafts in my living room. I'm like, whose toddler am I babysitting right now? With my laptop open to a Google search that says, how tall are squirrels? I was like, really? For squirrels, you say tall? So, She collects the ladder just like so. We're heading back to the well. My shoes are much looser. And just before she releases it, I notice that there is a note attached. And I was like, hey, babe, is that a note for the squirrel? And she goes, no, that's so people read it and know not to remove the ladder. And I was relieved. Because I needed to know how far on the spectrum of this she was. And so she takes the ladder in very dramatic fashion. She unfurls it. It's a pretty good ladder. I don't know what the sound they make, but that's whatever, tickle your fancy. She unfurls the ladder, and I swear to God, the squirrel looked at the ladder and just got out on his own. And she goes, it worked. I'm gonna knit a scarf. And that is my whole life. Every day is that day, all right? I live with a Make-A-Wish kid all the time. So I'm just like, all right, let's follow your dreams, I guess. We'll see what happens. Now, people who stutter, we tend to do it more when we're feeling nervous or agitated, frustrated, overwhelmed. And there was one particular day where both mine and my wife's issues, my stutter and her ADHD, came together for one beautiful, awful storm. I came home from shows. It had just been an exhausting day. And very lovingly, my wife noticed. So she asked, she goes, hey, babe, what's the matter? And what I said at the time was, it's nothing. It's just today I'm feeling very stressed. But at the time that I said it, I stuttered on the word stressed. So it sounded like and this chick started dancing. She was like, that was a sick beat, babe. I was like, yeah, we should start a band and not finish it. Atlanta. Thank you guys so much. You say what? What do you think, I'm taking f***ing requests, my guy? So you think that that's what I was... That joke is online, you son of a bitch. Go watch it there. Pull it up on your phone right now, you piece of shit. Well, that was a lot. Hey, everybody. What you just saw was footage from a live show where a guy interrupted the set to ask if I would perform a specific joke for him. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the moments leading up to him making that request, what might have prompted him to make it, and how I handled it afterwards. Also, now might be a great time to let you know we do video breakdowns like this, as well as fresh stand-up clips every week. So it might be a great time to hit the subscribe button below, and if you're feeling frisky, drop us a like. All right, let's get into it. This video comes to us all the way from Alexandria, Virginia, just outside of DC. And I open the show, as I always do, with some local jokes about the area.
I did fly into Baltimore because I'm not gonna risk the other one. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Did you want me to not show up tonight and successfully live to do this show tonight? I regret it, though. I'll tell you that. I regret it. Baltimore's airport's the sketchiest place I've ever been outside of at all. I wasn't a part of the drug deal, but I know I was in one somehow. I was at a four-way stop for far too long.
As some of you know, I like to test out edgier jokes up top to see how sensitive an audience is, and that lets me know what adjustments I need to make for the set. I call this part of the show sussing out the crowd. There's a fine line for comedians between being informed and being insensitive. And since there had just been a lot of news coming out about the air travel issues, I decide to make a joke and walk that line very carefully. You let me know how I did here.
I don't know, it's hard because you see a lot of the stuff in the news and it's really sad because, you know, like you hear about a lot of these plane incidents and then it starts this whole other narrative because you find out that the pilots are female and then all these other people are like, oh yeah, well, it's because the pilots are female. It's because I got all these female pilots, that's why. And women, they can't fly. I don't think it's that women can't fly. I think it's that they can't land. I'm sorry, since when has been bringing something back down to reality successfully been their bread and butter? I've known a lot of women with special skills. De-escalating is not one of them. My wife's a brilliant person. She's way smarter than me, and she's got all types of insane ideas. None of them are grounded. She's like, I think dogs should be able to work in factories. I'm like, okay, I don't, how would we do that? She's like, fine, just let them die. All right. That escalated.
Right about now is when I realize that I'm too close to the front of the stage to not be seen by the people who are on the sides and sitting behind me. So when I go to address it with them is when the guy from the beginning of this video interrupts.
You guys okay if I'm just sometimes like up there? Okay, dark energy coming from over there. That was weird. Nobody speaks over there. They don't have a foreman, nothing. You say what? What do you think, I'm taking fucking requests, my guy? So you think that that's what I was... That joke is online, you son of a bitch. Go watch it there. Pull it up on your phone right now, you piece of shit. Does he think... What does he think I was... Does he think I was at the bottom of the barrel? And I was like, fuck, what do I do? And he's like, ADHD. Thank God. Thanks, he threw me a fucking life raft. Whew, I didn't know how to do my job there for a second. That's my scripty. He keeps me on track, you know.
As you can see, I come in a little hot here. But also, to request a joke 10 minutes into a set is pretty nutty. So, I wanted to give him an example of what it would be like if the roles were reversed.
I'm gonna show up at UPS where he works. I'm gonna be like, box it, tape it and box, do it. Do the tape thing. I like when you do that and you scan it and it's late to my house. I love that. No, put a delayed thing on it. No, take the fragile thing off. No, who cares? It is, but take it off. I like to live on the wild. I don't care about my grandma. Who cares? I was talking to you guys. That's your fucking representative? That guy? You elected Todd? All right, if he talks to us, just weaponize one of his jokes at him. This turned into a karaoke bar very fast.
He's like, do Sail Away by Styx. I like when you do Sail Away by Styx. To request a joke that is somewhere else is so funny. No, I want to compare it for how he did it in person and see if it's the same lines and jokes. I want to see if I laugh at the same parts that they did in that fucking funny haha version of it. They seem like they enjoyed themselves during. I want to see if I will as well. I only want the hits. Fuck everything cold. I hate all this news. All these current events. This guy, what's he think he is? Some sort of funny man? The joke he wanted to see was how my wife with ADHD responds to my stutter. And so if you want to see that joke, the link is in the description of this video below. By this point in the interaction, I can tell the audience is okay with me riffing about the joke request, especially since humor is how I process things on and off stage. I always want the audience to know that when I'm yelling in this over-the-top frustration, it usually means because I'm having a good time too. Not that I'm actually serious about the stuff I'm saying. Guy's probably just really nice. That's our second Canadian up there. If I find out that that guy's Canadian, I will take a shit on the stage. Let me tell you right now. I will. You what? 3 meet and greets. Oh, me and you. Okay. Is that the wager? That was the friendliest invite to a fight. 3 meet and greets, bud. My fist, your face, my fist, your face, and my leg, your face. Yeah, I'm a kicker as well. So maybe if you did the joke I requested, you would know that now. We would know more about each other. I'm gonna start saying that. 3 meet and greets, buddy. This one. Yeah, meet greet. That's awesome, man. Yeah, that's cool. Hey, that guy's seen me up close a lot. It's not the first time either. Every time I see him, he whispers. He's like, do the GPS joke. Do it in my ear. You say what? Should be afraid? Oh, no, sir, I'm terrified. He just threatened me with meet and greet. I love the fact that this guy has come to so many of my shows because now I know that he's familiar with my ridiculous antics. Exhibit A. All right, cool. Well, I'll see you soon. We're actually friends. This is how we're friends now. This is how we talk. Sorry, is my hand too high? Sorry, I was just... I can't cover my face because I have a Tesla. I don't want to accidentally hail, so I'm just like, I'm a cartoon fighter now. I honestly feel like I got so defensive initially because I thought it was just some dude in the crowd who was like, do your bits, funny boy. And I realize now I swore so much at him up top because I didn't realize his intentions. His intentions might have been genuine to just be like, hey, I like that joke, and some comedy goers go to hear the hits just like a concert. Maybe he brought someone to the show and felt like if I didn't do the joke that I would be letting him down. But the thing to remember about comedians is we always are prisoners of the moment. We like the freedom to be able to go wherever we want. That's kind of what makes the art of performance so inviting. And so, Todd, what I would say to you is thank you so much for coming to see me 4 times in a row and counting. And I'm hoping that one day we will get to meet, and greet again. But as for everyone else, thank you for staying all the way to the end of the video. And once again, we do content like this every week, breakdowns of our videos, new stand-up clips. So feel free to hit the subscribe button below. Or if you want to come see me jokey on the road where I'm taking requests, maybe, pop on over to drewlynch.com to grab some tickets. All right, we'll see you. Hey guys, my stand-up clips don't usually have me in them talking to camera, but something happened a few days ago that I think is worth a video explanation. In my 12 years of performing, I've never experienced anything like this before. So let me walk you through it. Oh, quick heads up, if it's not clear from the title, there is a loud explosion in this video. So if your ears are sensitive or you are wearing headphones, I would just take a second to adjust accordingly. At this point, what you in the audience just heard was a faulty monitor exploding. It shocked not only my nervous system, because at the time I thought it was a gunshot, but I'm bent over because I just became aware that I could not hear out of my right ear. I wanted to go back so you guys could see some of the reactions from the audience members in the front row. Based on the way they reacted, I think they also thought it was a gun going off close by. Now I have officially walked off stage to talk to the crew about how to proceed. The show was almost over as I was on my last joke, but now I'm having a tough time hearing myself and speaking without stuttering out.
Okay. Hey, you guys, yeah, sorry, I can't hear it. I don't know, what just happened there? Okay, I'm sorry, you guys can hear me, okay. Okay. I can't.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I can't, no, I can't, I'm sorry, I can't hear how loud I am on this ear. Yeah, I can't hear it. You guys can hear me okay from this ear though? Or you guys, you guys hear me? Okay, yeah, sorry. Yeah. So.
At this point, I'm trying to get back on track and close out the show.
So we yeah, sorry. Yeah, man. Yeah, thanks. You said, what did you say? Ibuprofen or Tylenol? No, thank you though. So we did a, there was so we did a, man. Oh, yeah. So we did, so I'm sorry. There was a thing where my, fucking A, man. My voice is like, ha ha ha, yeah, just fucking sing. Okay. My wife said there was a thing where we came together and
I'd like to cut away for a moment to let you guys know that a common behavior among stutterers is we tap our leg or snap our fingers whenever we're having a verbal block. If you rewatch this moment, you can see it several times, but here's what happens next.
So our issue,
Luckily, after a physician steps in, a guy yells out and tells me to take my shirt off. It's two very different ways of helping.
You said you're a doctor? She said what? Wait, really? Okay, so what should I, so what do you, so what, okay. Help. I don't know. Do I lay down? How do I call you? So, okay, so I don't know, I just don't know what happened, and so I'm trying to, and I can't, I'm just trying to, I feel like there's like a, I feel a little, just like, just a little lightheaded a little bit. Yeah. So, just hang on, guys. I just want to hear. I just want to hear what it is that she has to say. Well, I appreciate that, but we were so close. I would hate to train for a marathon and then I die by the waters, you know? Also, I almost bent over. It was a weird night. Okay, so, all right. If there's like, so I'm gonna try to do, because I just had one other thing. I can't remember what the thing is. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. So I just had one other thing. But man, I'm so sorry. My stutter. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. So, okay, thank you. Thanks, guys. Thank you. I see you standing. I cannot quite hear it, but I see it. That was very, very visual and helpful. Oh, shit. So you'll never believe this. But right after my wife and I scissored,
Unfortunately, I can't show you this last joke because it's getting released in a special soon, but I stumbled my way through this last part, and the audience showed me lots of love and support to the end.
That's the end of that joke. I'm sorry. Was fucking... All right, well, hey, thanks, but sorry. Hey, oh, thanks, guys. Thanks. Sorry about that. Okay, so, yeah, so thank you guys, appreciate it. Thanks. Yeah. Is the physician, she's still here? Yeah. So, after the show, do you mind, do I give you my insurance? Like, what do I do? Am I able to see you in some way? Just, or do I? Okay, yeah, that'd be cool. We'll have you. I would just love to just, I don't know. You know, you don't have to give me a physical or anything, but if you could just like tap my forehead and be like, "You're blessed," and then I don't know how modern medicine goes.
I wanted to say thank you to everyone who reached out to me this week regarding my eardrum. There are many people who messaged me who were at the show, people who weren't at the show, trying to figure out what was going on, so I just figured I would address everybody all at once. After the show, the paramedics, they came, they checked me out, and because I didn't have any severe vertigo or discharge from my ear, they said to monitor the symptoms, and if it gets better, that means it's just bruised, not ruptured. So, thank you guys so much for sticking with me through this video. I wanted to say thank you to the paramedics, the physician in the audience itself, and the theater for being so professional and patient with me through this whole process.